come on in. Is there anything I can help you with? You have an appointment? You want to look at some wedding cake options? That sounds lovely. What's your name? Yes, I see you here. Well, congratulations. When's the big day? Okay. Well, we do have a bit of time to work with then. That's good. And I can certainly help you with finding the right taste and texture, as well as maybe the design, if you have anything specific in mind. But to start, if you wish, we can take a look at some of our most popular choices for wedding cakes. Yeah? Good. Then let me just find them and we can look at them together. Sounds good? Okay. So I have 4 different types of wedding cake that we make every year. They are truly a favorite of the crowd, but we can make adjustments. If you have anything, maybe you'd want to exchange strawberry for raspberry or anything else like that, or maybe you or someone you know have an allergy that we would need to think about. So anything that I'm telling you can be switched for anything else, but these are the baselines and they are very popular. Does that sound good? Okay, great. So the first one here is a lovely, delicious cake. It is a simple vanilla sponge cake in 3 layers. And then in between the layers we have a mixed mousse of strawberry and rhubarb. The topping here is cream, very light, airy and fluffy, but it can be changed to marzipan, icing or glaze if you would prefer that. This sponge cake is very mild and has just the right amount of sweetness, a very good complement to the fruit. With the mixed mousse, the sweet strawberry and the sour rhubarb also complement each other very well. If you want some bite in your cake, we can add crushed macarons to the mousse, or we can make this bottom layer mixed with nuts like almonds or hazelnuts, for example. So, what do you think of this option? Maybe a tad bit too simple? Sure. Let's look at the next one. This one here is a chocolate cake topped with a passion fruit mousse, and these small dots scattered all around in the mousse. That is pieces of dark chocolate. The topping here is a sweet vanilla icing. Choosing chocolate over vanilla for the cake makes it a richer experience. That's also why it goes so well with the passion fruit. It has just the right amount of sweetness, and the fruit has just the right amount of freshness. So I think they complement each other really well. And the dark chocolate pieces also add a tad bit of bitterness, but in very small doses. As with the other one, again, the topping can change, and of course, if you have anything else you'd like to change, that can also be done. So, what do you think about this one? You like this one better? You're a chocolate person? Me too. Then maybe you'll like the third one. The third cake here is actually gluten-free. The base of it is a gâteau masal chocolate cake. A cake that is based on mainly eggs and only has 1 or 2 spoons of flour. In this case, we usually use almond flour, but it can be any type really. This chocolate cake is a heavier and more dense cake than the previous one. The previous one is a more airy, classic chocolate cake, and this one is more of a dense, fudgy cake. If you enjoy brownies, this is the kind that would remind you more of that. That also means that this is very rich and therefore a smaller base than with the chocolate, the normal chocolate cake. And we have paired this cake with a blackberry mousse. It brings a lighter fruitiness to the heavy chocolate. Blackberry goes so well with chocolate, in my opinion. But again, we can do any kind of a mousse if this is the cake you want. It doesn't even have to be fruit. It could be chocolate or caramel, but I'd advise against it with this kind of dense chocolate taste, as it may become too much. Too sweet, you might say. That's why we normally pair this dense version of the chocolate cake with fruit. So, what are your thoughts of this one? You think you'd enjoy the chocolate cake itself? Yeah. We can go with that as your base and figure out the rest later. Okay? Then let's go to the last classic that we have. as for the last one here, this one is a bit of a mix of sweet and salty. It has a base layer of vanilla sponge cake with not one but two kind of mousse. We can do that for the others if you want as well. But in this one we have paired a fresh lemon mousse with sweet caramel. In this one we also have some nuts, and these are peanuts. So in this one you get the sweetness of the vanilla, the delectable caramel, the slight sour tang of the lemon, and the saltiness and bite of the peanuts, all in one cake. This can be a slightly bold choice, but it still is one of our most popular choices. Is there anything you like about this one? I see. Okay. Then, if you wish, you can have a little time to think about it. And if there's anything you'd like to try, just come back here and I will order some samples for you to taste. Okay? We can have a taste testing here, or I can pack the pieces up for you and your loved one to enjoy at home. You can also feel free to request any specific cakes. We can certainly whip something up for a price, and then you can see if your dream combination is everything you wished it would be. Okay? Awesome. Then I hope you have a great rest of your day. And again, congratulations on your upcoming marriage. Bye.